Greetings and welcome. Subscribe the channel Thermal Engineering for video sessions. This is video session on effectiveness, NTU method of heat exchanger. In this method, you will be able to explain effectiveness, NTU method of heat exchanger. Heat exchangers are the process equipments which are designed in order to exchange of heat between the two fluids, hot fluid and cold fluid. There are two methods of analysis of heat exchanger: LMTD method and NTU effectiveness method. The method of analysis of heat exchanger using LMTD means log mean temperature difference has limitations for its use, because in order to estimate the LMTD we must know inlet as well as outlet temperature of fluids. So second method, that is effectiveness NTU method, is used. This method is developed on the principle that the temperature in heat exchanger depends on the heat capacities of the fluid, the overall heat transfer coefficient and area of heat exchanger. Parameters involved in this method are heat capacity ratio, effectiveness and number of transfer units. Heat capacity ratio, that is first parameter. It is the ratio of heat capacities of the fluids. Heat capacity of fluid is the product of mass flow rate and specific heat of the fluid passing through the heat exchanger. So heat capacity of hot fluid is given as CH is equal to MCP for hot fluid, and heat capacity of cold fluid is equal to Cc is equal to MCP of cold fluid. Heat capacity ratio is indicated by letter capital C, which is equal to minimum heat capacity means C minimum divided by maximum heat capacity means C max. Value of heat capacity ratio is in the range of 0 to 1. The second parameter of the NTU method is effectiveness. It is defined as the ratio of actual heat transfer rate to the maximum possible heat transfer rate in a heat exchanger. Formula is epsilon is equal to actual heat transfer rate Q divided by maximum possible heat transfer rate Q max. So from the formula it is seen that it is a dimensionless parameter. It is the measure of how well the heat exchanger is performing, means performance of heat exchanger. Energy balance equation is given as Q means heat transfer or heat exchange between the two fluids. The formula is written for the hot fluid, that is mH into Cph into delta Th, and for the cold fluid mc into Cpc into delta Tc. However, the maximum heat transfer will occur when one of the fluids will undergo maximum possible temperature change. So the formula is given mCp delta T for hot fluid or mCp delta T for cold fluid divided by smaller heat capacity mCp into temperature difference Th1 minus Tc1. Now here are two cases. When heat capacity of hot fluid is smaller than heat capacity of cold fluid, the above formula becomes Th1 minus Th2 divided by Th1 minus Tc1. and when heat capacity of cold fluid is smaller than heat capacity of hot fluid, the formula becomes Tc2 minus Tc1 divided by Th1 minus Tc1. In order to remember, you can see that if you see here in the both formulae, denominator is the same. Numerator, in case of smaller heat capacity of hot fluid, here is a temperature difference between the inlet outlet of hot fluid line, and in case of smaller heat capacity of cold fluid, here is the temperature difference between outlet and inlet temperature of cold fluid line. The third parameter is number of transfer units, means NTU. It is the measure of heat transfer size of a heat exchanger, because the value of U means overall heat transfer coefficient and heat capacity MCP are constants for given flow conditions. So formula, if you see, NTU is equal to U into A divided by smaller heat capacity. So in this formula, UA MCP, in that U, M and Cp are the constants. So only remains that is A, means area. So from this it is seen that higher the value of NTU, higher is the physical size of the heat exchanger. So at the end of this session, you can explain effectiveness, NTU, method of heat exchanger. Subscribe the channel Thermal Engineering for further video sessions. Thank you.